Hey there guys, the graduation ceremony for the Guardians has officially ended. 87 of them sworn in by Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd, and I want to show you kind of the aftermath, what's going on tonight. Lots of families, lots of loved ones, community members, supporters. This is how do you feel?
Awesome.
Are you excited to take part in this venture?
Very excited.
Well, this is our community right here. This is News Channel 8. You're live on News Channel 8.
Oh.
I know that this is kind of a scary and an exciting moment both at the same time. But your name? I'm sorry.
LaKendrick Green.
LaKendrick?
Yes.
So this is one of the graduates, the Guardians. He just I didn't mean to scare you and just put you on the spot here. But why did you do this? What meant the most to you to do this?
To protect our children and the staff, the faculty overall.
Okay. All right. Hey, thank you so much for your time. I didn't mean to sneak up on you. I know sometimes you walk up to someone and just put a camera in their face. They're like, ah. So I wanted to see if I could introduce you to one of the most incredible people that I've truly ever met, Andrew Polk. That's Meadows' father from the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School shooting in Parkland. He's on stage right now. I'm trying to get his attention. I don't want to bother him. He's so kind, and he gave such a powerful speech earlier. But I just wanted to, introduce you to him and let him maybe say a few words. Hello, thank you for your service. I will pass that along. This has been a really powerful night, I've got to say. Whatever side of the issue that you're on, tonight, was about being here for family and friends and community, and just some really powerful moments. So I'm trying to get his attention, but again, I don't want to bother him. But I want to show you the audience right now. I mean, look at all these people. There were a lot of people who after the school shooting at Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland really said, what do we do now? What is next? And this was really sort of the brainchild of the sheriff, of Grady Judd, trying to come up with a solution and figure out sort of where, what do we do? How do we protect our kids? Another layer of law enforcement, school resource officers, and now the Guardians, who have 87 of them gone through extensive training, extensive background checks, a lot of intensive days on the range, psychological testing, physical testing. So it was a pretty grueling experience from what I'm told. My phone is about to die, and I'm going to go crazy if that happens. So I'm trying to find something to plug in here. Let's see. I don't know where a plug might be. I'm going to see if it. Oh, sorry. Lots of family pictures. Say hi, everybody. Live on News Channel 8. Sheriff. Say hi, live on News Channel 8.
Hey, Grady Judd.
Hey, tell me something.
I'm here to be with y'all tonight.
How did it feel tonight?
It was the most awesome thing in the world. You saw the future heroes. The fact that they'd stand in the gap between good and evil and risk their lives for the children, that says it all.
All right, and again, you had a message for the naysayers. What would you tell them?
Here's the naysayers. You got a lot of talk and no go. We have solutions. Be quiet and sit down until you've got a better idea.
Sheriff Grady Judd doesn't mince words. There he is right there. And I was hoping to introduce you to Mr. Polk. He's standing right there. I think they're actually getting ready to take some photos in a moment. So I need to find a plug to plug in my phone. Because I don't want this to end right when we're in the middle of the good stuff. So I'm gonna walk over here and see if I can find a plug. Wouldn't you know it, right when you're on a roll you need a plug. Okay. All right, I found a plug. Hopefully that's gonna work. So this is sort of the, as I mentioned, sort of the aftermath of the aftermath of the graduation, and you can see some photos are being taken, a lot of congratulations going on. Hello to Lyle, hello to Linda, Nancy, I love him too. He's a great guy to work with. I'm trying to see here if I can get their attention, because I really want to introduce you to him. He was his words were so powerful. This is Meadow Pollock's father, and a lot of people want to talk to him, so he's on the stage right now. Grady Judd for governor. He's such a good guy. He really is. See everyone right there. I need a power supply. You are so right, I need a power supply. This is my power supply right here. Look at that. I had to go up against a wall here. Hey, hi, I'm good. Hey, say hello to the people. You're live right here.
Well, hello. Thank y'all for coming.
Tell me this. What was this night like for you? I know the sheriff was so proud, and it was a really emotional moment. I know for Andrew Pollock, Meadow Pollock's father. You know, for any dad, to whatever your party affiliation is, however you feel on whatever side of the issue, for him talking on stage about his little girl who was shot 9 times, there really are no words.
Yeah, it was awesome, very emotional, and just such an outpouring of the community and all the law enforcement folks to make this happen. It was a long time coming, and we've needed to do this for a very long time. So really, really proud of what we saw today. These Guardians have worked their tails off to try to get ready for this day. Felt so terrible for Andy Pollock. What a terrible tragedy. But he has found an incredible way through his faith to turn this event into training and into motivating this whole nation to get right when it comes to protecting our kids. So
and he and the sheriff he and the sheriff are of like minds, and I think he has found a kindred spirit of sorts. It would seem that this is the first of its kind in the country, the first program, and the sheriff came up with it, and then you have someone who speaks from the heart. I mean, he understands what it's like to lose a loved one. I mean, lots of us have lost, everyone in this room has lost someone they love. But for that father to bury his, 18-year-old daughter after being shot 9 times, it's,
Yeah, what a total example of bravery. And then also, it's worth note that his daughter was shot after Coach Aaron Feist was shot. So had Coach Aaron Feist been armed, his daughter would be alive today. And that's one reason that he is so motivated to do what he's doing. So just grateful to him for being here for sure.
Thank you for sharing some thoughts.
Yes.
I'm trying to get his attention because I want to introduce him to the folks live on News Channel 8, but I don't want to bother him. I know he's taking some photos. Right. I don't know if you could get his maybe attention. Maybe we could just grab him for just a few seconds, because I know that his story is so powerful and everyone is asking about him. I think he's up on the stage. I think so, but I don't want to bother anyone. And I need a power supply, right? Hello from Staten Island, New York. Hello. Congrats. Hello from Missouri. So many people tuning in tonight. Okay. So again, this is the graduation ceremony. 87 Guardians, I should say. Some of them were retired military. Some of them are retired law enforcement. Age ranges from, we talked to a gal who was 24 years old. She was 24. Her entire family's in law enforcement. Her mother was with the New York Police Department, NYPD, for 22 years. Her father was in federal corrections for 25 years. Her aunts, her uncles, her cousins, everybody's in law enforcement. She said, I would take a bullet for any of those children, and I will stand between those babies and the shooter. And so she was pretty powerful. We were talking with her tonight. We're going to have her story tonight on News Channel 8 at 11. So hi from Louisiana, Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Just shared. Oh, you guys, I'm so glad you guys are tuning in tonight. This is one of those moments, certainly for Polk County, the first of its kind in the country, to have this Guardian program, and the sheriff, really passionate about getting people in our schools here in Polk County to protect those children, to have an extra layer of defense, he says, to have an extra layer of protection. And these kids are so, they're our kids. They're not just someone else's kids. They're not just the lady from down the street or the clerk at Publix. They're our kids. Everyone in this room, they're kind of like they're our children. Polk County, Pasco County, Hillsborough County, Pinellas County, Hernando, Citrus, Sarasota, Highlands. all those different counties around the Tampa Bay area. This is home, and these are our children, and it's a good feeling. We have a good community. So St. Augustine, Rochester, New York. Oh my goodness, we need Polk County Sheriff in Broward County. You know, he is the sheriff, as you know, doesn't mince words. He's not going to be one of those people that is going to tiptoe around a topic, because he says that he wants to tell it like it is. He wants to tell it like it is. He's not going to shy away from anything. Thank you so much for sharing this, Tony. Thank you for tuning in. I know my camera work isn't the greatest, but I wanted you guys to see this because I want you to see what I'm seeing and experience it. Ah, Philly! All right, man. If I could have a Philly cheesesteak right now, that'd be perfect. Steve, awesome. Greensboro, North Carolina, Tennessee. Oh my gosh, Lorraine. How do you say that? Saraville, New Jersey. Congratulations. I mean, this is a moment to remember. Hi, Tessie. So, you know, when they were calling all those names, and you just heard cheers from the crowd, just, you know, you have big groups of families that would just erupt in cheers and to celebrate these guardians. So this is it's a moment to remember. When I see Meadows' dad, and I'm trying to get his attention for you, but I don't want to bother him. Oh, you know what? Hang on. I think he's right here. Hang on. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me.
Bernard Stanford from Fayette County, and we've done everything to try to get justice on Facebook Live.
I am doing a Facebook Live. I want everyone to know it's who you are and to say hello. These are all of our viewers on News Channel 8.
Hey everybody, News Channel 8. Oh, I thought you were my son.
Hi.
How you doing, buddy? So here we are at graduation. It meant a lot to me. My daughter was murdered at the school in Parkland, and it means a lot to me. This is the first graduating class of guardians in the country, and we're going to take it. We started it in Polk County, and we're going to spread it throughout the country. We're going to put the veterans to work, retired law enforcement, civilians. This is just the beginning. So yeah, my daughter Meadow, this is what we did it for, and I was so proud to be a part of it. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Thank you again. Wow. So, I wanted you to meet him because of the powerful story that he has to share. I'm a daddy's girl, and you know, to know that this man was so brave and had to bury his daughter, and now he says that, you know, she is the one thing that keeps him going. Her strength, her joy when she was alive, her happiness when she was alive, her energy when she was alive. I mean, she was the light of his life. And as a daddy's girl, as someone who, my father and I are very close, as Andy was with his daughter, you know what that bond is like. And so, R.I.P. Meadow, absolutely. Gastonia, North Carolina, good luck, and Guardians, please do send messages. Okay. I am looking for another plug here on the other side of the auditorium. So, I am going to, all right, so I plugged this in, and I'm going to tell everyone out there, thank you so much again for tuning in, for being patient with my awful camera work, but I really am trying. I wanted to show you what it was like to be here tonight, how much it meant to the community here in Polk County. There again are people on both sides of the issue, and there will always be, you know, differences of opinion. The sheriff contends that little boys and girls in elementary schools and middle schools and high schools across his county, he says he wants them to be protected no matter what. I think his quote was, he wants these guardians not to hesitate, to go in, stop an active shooter, stop a gunman, and make sure that these children, that our children, will grow up and have joyful lives and have babies and do great things. So, you know, this is the first of its kind, and so the sheriff says he's excited to get it started. And so that was tonight. So 87 graduates of the Guardian program, and really powerful words from Andrew Pollock, who says his daughter Meadow shot 9 times in Parkland at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School on Valentine's Day. That's what keeps him going, her memory and her love. He says he puts his head on his pillow every night thinking about her, and opens his eyes on his pillow the next morning thinking about her, that not a moment in his day is not thinking about his 18-year-old, who he still calls his little girl. So thank you so much, Inez and Obi and Carla and Lorraine. Thank you for tuning in. And as Andrew Pollock said tonight, this is for Meadow, he says. This is dedicated to his daughter, this movement and this moment. So, Saber, thank you so much. Lorraine, I'm so glad I got a chance to talk to you guys, and thank you for allowing me to kind of tell you a little bit about what we're doing tonight here. And I just wanted you to I wanted to introduce you to Meadow, and to Meadow's dad, and just kind of have a few moments to hear what he has to say. So he was very gracious with his time. A lot of people want to talk to him. So we're working on our story for News Channel 8 at 11, and that's coming up tonight. And thank you so much. As I said earlier, Cheryl, Isaac, hi Gail and Lee. I was giving a shout out to the newswomen of News Channel 8. Susie, hello to you. And Teresa. So tonight, as I say goodnight, again, be grateful for one another. Tell those that you love them often. And, you know, if all of us were just a little bit kinder, this world would be an amazing place. And it is an amazing place, but it can be even better. So enjoy the day, be joyful, and be kind to one another. And here it is. Sorry if I'm a little choked up. It was kind of an emotional night. So thank you. I will see you on News Channel 8 at 11. And again, positivity and gratitude. We should all have that in our hearts, and a whole lot of love. Bye. All right, you guys have a good night. God bless you and take care.